Hello Kingston. So I'm here again back with another new topic. It is a continuation from the same chapter. So your topic here is the sense organ. First of all, I would like to introduce what a sense organ. You all know all living organisms we respond to physical as well as chemical changes in the environment. Yes or no? So for this, we have special cells called the receptors, okay, which receives stimuli from the environment. These receptors, they are present in the sense organ. You know, no, a sense organ, the nose, ears, tongue, skin, eyes. They are the major sense organ in a body. Okay, so which are sensitive to light. Some are sensitive to sound, taste, smell, and touch, respectively. Yes or no? So each of these sense organ, they are directly connected towards the brain, and these sense organ, they have these special cells, or the receptor cells we call it. Okay, so these all things, these the receptor helps, these special cells, they helps us to respond to the stimuli, okay, or any changes that occur in the environment. So now you can see here, in order to understand this, you need to understand some terms. Okay, you need to go through this terms, some key terms we call it. So you can see the first one, number one, stimulus. As you all know, these are physical events that affects an organism and the activities. Okay, sorry, not activities, it activates its receptors to bring about changes in its activity, in the activity of an organism. Okay, they may be mechanical stimuli. Okay, mechanical means pressure and touch. Okay, then comes chemical stimuli, taste, smell, no, and thermal stimuli, they are the heat and the cold temperature and all. Okay, so these are different type of stimuli. Then next term is their sensation. Okay, it is a general state of awareness of the stimulus, or we can say it is a general state of a body responding to the stimulus. Okay, then comes receptor. These are sensory cells, I've told you, no? Special cells or sensory cells also, that receives the stimulus from the environment. Okay, and there are common types of receptors. So you can see there, photoreceptors, chemoreceptors, thermoreceptor, mechanoreceptor, phonoreceptor, and XT receptor. Okay, so photoreceptors, they respond to light, and these cones and rods that are present in the eyes, okay, they are the cells, receptor cells. Then comes the chemoreceptor, the taste buds, no, they are the receptor cells, and they respond to chemicals. Then comes the thermoreceptor, that is present in the skin, it responds to the change in temperature. Then comes the mechanoreceptor, okay, they are present in the nerve fibers around the hair. Okay, and they respond to touch, feel, no. Then comes the phonoreceptors, they are present in the ear and they respond to sound, hearing. Last one is the XT receptor, they are specialized cells, sensory cells, which helps to detect sensory information from the external environment. I hope you are understanding it. Okay, now here I'm going to explain you one of the sense organ, that is the eye. You know that is the sense of sight. So today we are just going to I'm going to explain the external feature of the eye. Okay, we all respond to the light stimulus. Okay, human beings have special organs, okay, to respond these light stimulus. Those are the eye. Okay, so we have two eyes situated in the deep socket-like structure, or the orbit we call it, in front of your head region, in front side of your head region. Each eye is in the form of ball-like structure, which is known as eyeball. Okay, and the size may be up to 2.5 centimeter or 1 inch in diameter. Okay, each eyeball can be rotated. I think so you have noticed, no? Rotate with the help of sets of muscles. So that we are going to study or describe later, okay, in the internal structure of the ear. Now here I'm just explaining you about the external features of the eye. Okay, so you can see the eyebrow, eyelid, eyelashes, and the tear glands. They are the accessory structure of the eye. So I have marked here 1, 2, 3. So number 1, they are the eyebrow. Okay, number 2, they are the eyelids. Number 3, eyelashes. Okay, number 4, they are the glands, tear glands or the lacrimal glands, same thing. Okay, 5, we can see those are the lacrimal sac. 6, they are the lacrimal glands. Okay, so sorry, not lacrimal glands, they are the ducts. Sorry, number 6 is the lacrimal ducts. Okay, so and number 7 you can see they are the nasolacrimal duct that connects the ducts that carries tears towards the nasal cavity and all. Naso. Okay. Okay, so first one, number 1, eyebrow. It protects the eyeball from foreign substances or perspiration, sweats and all, no, and the direct rays of the sun. The second one is the eyelid. They are the folds of the skin and the muscles. You all know that. The upper and the lower eyelid protects the eye from excessive light and even foreign particles. Okay. They cover the eye during sleep and spread lubricating secretion over the eyeball. These upper eyelid is more available or movable than the lower one. You have noticed, I guess, no? The upper eyelid, it is movable than the lower one. Okay, much more movable. So projecting from these eyelids, okay, at the border of each eyelids, there are rows of thick, short hair-like structures, hairs, no, which are known as eyelashes. So these eyelashes also, it prevents the entry of the dust particles and all. You all know that, no, into the eye. So at the basis of these hair, okay, hair follicles of the eyelashes, they contain a gland known as sebaceous gland. Okay, so sebaceous gland, they produce lubricating fluid, okay, into the hair follicle called the sebum. Okay, then you can see number 4 there. It is the tear gland. We call it tear gland. Okay, it is also known as lacrimal gland. Okay, collectively they are known as lacrimal apparatus also. Okay, they are group of glands that manufacture and pour tears. Okay, a lacrimal gland is a compound gland that is located at the upper side word portion of each eyelid. So upper portion of an eyelid. Okay, each lacrimal gland gives rise to 6 or 12 lacrimal ducts. Ducts, they are the passage, no, which carries those secretion. So these ducts empty the secretion. So what is the secretion here? Obviously, it secretes tear. Tear gland secretes tear. Yes or no? So tears onto the surface of the conjunctiva. Okay, it is the layer that is present in your eyelid. Not in the eyelid, your eyeball. Okay, so that also I'm going to discuss in the internal structure of the eye. From here, it passes to the lacrimal canal and then into the lacrimal ducts. Okay, then from there again, there's another duct which is known as the nasolacrimal duct. which conducts the secretion into the nasal cavity and nose. So that is why, these are all connected. When we put eye drops, where does it go? It goes to your so it goes to your nose. From your nose it goes to your throat. So all these ducts are connected. Okay. Then what is tear? So this gland, it secretes tear. So you should know what tears are and what is its functions. So tear, or the lacrimal secretion, is a watery fluid containing salt. It also contains some mucus and bactericidal enzyme called the lysozyme. Okay, it contains an enzyme. It produces an enzyme known as lysozyme. Please remember that. Function of the tear, you should remember. Okay, after being secreted, it spreads over the surface of your eyeball. It serves as a lubricant. It keeps your eyeball soft, lubricant, movable. Okay. It also cleans the front surface of the eyeball by washing away the dust particles, and it keeps your eyeball moisten, wet, not dry, moisten. Then the enzyme lysozyme contained in the tear kills the germs that enters into the eye. They are enzymes, substances, chemical substances. Okay, and last one is tears. It helps in communicating your emotion. When you feel sad, you cry. So obviously it helps in communicating emotions also. Okay, so these are the main external structure of the eye. Okay, so this is the topic for today, this week. So next week we are going to study about the structure of the eyeball, in internal structures and all. Okay, so hope you have understood. Please refer your textbook also. Okay, thank you so much.